Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Elden Ring once again. Right here outside of Castle Sol, and I really want Mr. Belldinger over here to shut up. He's very annoying, and he just needs to hold them little feetsies of his still long enough for me to shave all those barnacles off. And then he'll just sit down and take a nice little nap forever. Yep. Uh-oh, he's moving the foot I'm trying to hit. Why you gotta do that? You're making it hard on me. You're making it hard on yourself. So is that enough of your skull barnacles, or are you still gonna be stomping around and digging the dong? Alright, there we go. Finally, something quiet. Anyway, yes, that weird jankiness that sometimes doesn't even translate to movement when I'm trying to move backward and to the left that I have complained about in a few earlier episodes, I have confirmed that it is in fact not the game, but my controller's starting to go on me. I've already ordered a new one, and it should be showing up sometime soon. There might still be one more episode that I record with this controller. Oh, that drains my magic very fast. That's why you really need to drink the wondrous physic with that crimson, or not the crimson, the cerulean hidden tier, if you're gonna go using that to do a bunch of damage to somebody like this big lion. Now, are you gonna stay right there in the door like a good little kitty while I sit here and farm a laser? There you go. Yep, jump right into it. Yep. He knows what's good for him. He likes that laser. And I'm all out of laser juice. That's fine. I didn't want to just completely melt you like that anyway. That would have been cheating. That wouldn't have been fair. And there's another one coming up behind me. That's just how they are. Now, be still, little kitty. I got different magic I can use against you. There you go. That's one down. And these things do not respawn after you've killed them. And this one is already wounded, probably from a battle that I was not here to witness. And that just makes my job a whole lot easier. These are also some of the enemies that are capable of hitting each other. There are some enemies that can just do that, and that can be very easily used to your advantage if you're smart about it. Ow. And you really need to quit doing that. And you're breathing. And there's my controller being weird on me again. I just need to survive until the new one shows up, and we'll be all good. Now, oh, you're still alive. Oh, he did my guard, and he bit my face. And, okay, good. Ow, not good. But I'm still alive, which is good. Now hold still, why don't ya? Ooh. I better not blow this when I'm so close to victory. I really don't want to have to... There you go. Good boy. Now let's go ahead and sit down at this Cyto Grace to get all my stuff back. And I really, really need that new controller. The weirdness, as you can see, is getting worse. And it was very noticeable when I was playing Fallout 4 the other day. Anywho, Castle Sol. Oh no, is it trying to do it to me while going to the right too? But to a less noticeable degree than to the left? Good thing I ordered that new controller, and now I'm going to stop talking about my controller problems for at least 1 fucking minute because people don't come here to listen to me bitching about my controller. Or maybe you do. If that's the sort of thing you're into, then by all means let me know so I can continue to bitch on about my controllers. Anyway, let's get all up inside this castle. It is in here that we will find the other part of the medallion that'll get us up into the land of the Halig tree. And you weren't supposed to survive that. There you go, you might have burned me, but you're dead. Tell me, little birdie, was it worth it? Was it worth getting killed? I wouldn't imagine it is. I did not expect them to die with 1 hit from that. Sorcery do be OP, it would seem. Anywho, I think this is the right way. And now, yes. Yeah, this is looking right. So, I'm gonna want to top up before I go in there, and if you look closely, you can see the glimmering gold of the grace. And there's also these dudes that don't want me getting there, but tough shit! I'm more than capable of cutting them all clean in half. And by that I mean stabbing them real good after a well-placed guard counter. And there you go. You don't even get the privilege of being guard countered. You just get all cut up and you drop dead. And there's either a guy here or there's... This would probably be the... Yeah, this would be the spot to come to go shooting a guy that shows up there on that wall, the guy with the crossbow. But he's already put himself in a bad position. He can't shoot me from up there. There's a wall in his way. But there's a much more dangerous guy showing up right there. We've got ourselves a banished knight to deal with. And he's backing away because he's scared. He's afraid of what the Moldy West can do to him. And rightfully so. I'd be afraid of me too. Because I don't like getting parried, even if it is a failed attempt like that. I can still try, damn it. And, alright, there you go. Backstab, you left yourself open, idiot. Shouldn't go rushing at people like that. And you and your storm shield. Alright, uh-oh. Kinda shouldn't have done that. Okay, now would be the time. There you go. It's that second hit that I'm better at parrying than the first one. Boom, baby. And you're dead. Shouldn't have stepped to me. You gotta get on my level. Of course you can't do that, because I killed you. And your family. And now I see that you, sir, have suffered from a glitch, which is why you could not go shooting me earlier. No, look at this dude. He's trapped up to his waist in wood. Look at him. He's stuck. He is helpless. He can't even hit me like that, but I still raised my shield just to be careful. Oh, are you about to get out? Is he about to get out? Didums find a way out of his hole. You realize you can teleport, cat, don't ya? I've seen your friends do it. That's enough. I've had enough fun at your expense. Anyway, thaw frost boluses. And right in here to the left, we got ourselves Sight of Grace. Nice, refreshing Sight of Grace. Oh, what have we here? What do you have to say, Mr. Ghost? Speak, damn you! Speak! Oh, great sun, frigid sun of soul. Surrender yourself to the eclipse. Grant life to the soulless bones. Yeah, that's great talking to you. And we got the Eclipse Shotel, which is one of the few weapons in the game that can afflict people with Death Blight. very effective against people who use cheats to make themselves invincible. You can't do any physical damage to them, but they are, for the most part, still susceptible to certain ailments, and that doesn't quite reach, but this certainly will. There you go. Shouldn't have been shooting arrows at a guy capable of casting deadly spells, now should ya? Oh, there's another one. Well, fuck him. He can stay. He hasn't quite pissed me off enough to be killed just yet. Now, if my frames would stop dipping down into the belly of... Well, fuck you too, mister. And fuck that guy, and this guy. I'm not alive anymore. There's a bunch of guys down here, too. I knew that trap was there, but I was just testing you. Wanted to make sure you were ready for it. I ain't about to make the same mistake twice. There you go. You can't go sounding the alarm if you ain't alive, and you need to get off of me and stop biting my neck. My neck is no place to be putting your teeth. Now, if you just come scuttling on out of there, I'll be able to chop you all up nicely. There we go. Problem solved. Albinoric blood clot. That's sitting in my pocket now. Congratulations, me. And now I got my shit back. And I know there's another screamy boy up here. And you ain't gonna get a chance to go sounding off like that first dude did that first time. And if they can't scream, the ghost boys won't appear. And I am very happy about that. And with this little elevator, we've opened ourselves a very good little shortcut. Like I was saying before that thing popped up on my screen and interrupted me, we got ourselves a nice little shortcut that gives us quick access to the boss from the first bonfire. Also, that's a slug. Was a slug. And there's more slug. Why they got so much slug all up in this castle? This is supposed to be a slug-free environment because they discriminate against slugs like a bunch of sluggists. Anyway, we got ourselves a nascent butterfly. And we can head up that ladder there and traipse around the wall here to find some other treasures that I'm not interested in grabbing. Because some of those treasures just happen to be very heavily guarded by dudes that I don't feel like fucking with. Now I'm gonna come over here and hit the bonfire and use up some of my pocket runes to get myself another level before I go charging off to face the boss, because this one's kinda tough. Well, let's see how well I do when I pop in here and try to just melt him. Hold still, Commander Nihal! There you go. That's some really good dabblage right there. And, oh, it wore off. I probably should have waited until I was through the gate to try and fire off my laser. But that good damage. A lot of good damage. But that seems kind of cheatiness beating him that way. I'll go back and I'll fight him legitimately this time. Okay, for real this time. I ain't gonna fall back on no cheatiness bullshit like this dude's doing, hiding behind two banished knights. But if I can take them both down, then this fight becomes less of an ass pain than it would be with having to deal with both of these ghosty dudes. Now, come on, double sword man, rush me down, and, uh-oh. Hey! Panic parrying to the rescue! Alright, and you done left yourself open. Ha-ha! Now, come on. You know you want some of my sweet, juicy ass. Hey, none of that shield bullshit. Oof. Alright, I kinda deserved that. Anyway, let's try that again. Oh, you and that sword. And there it is. Have a taste of my sword. And as soon as you get up, oh, you turned around when I didn't want you to. I was trying to get you with a backstab there. Catch you in sort of a loop. A big ol' stabby loop. And, okay, can you maybe back off for a moment? I need to catch my breath and drink my juice. It makes me feel good. There you go. Parries are where it's at. And now it's just you and me, meow. Oh, he's spinning his shit around, which gives me an opportunity to just fire stars at him. And, shit, he's got a big bladed lightning kick now. I done made things worse by killing his friends. And now you're over here. Ha, oof. That does more damage than it probably should. And slappity-doo. Ow. I have been bitten by the frost. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta try and kick me with your bladed foot? You and your stupid lightning sword foot. Don't go being like that. And I just blocked your shit, boy. Uh-oh, that's a big thing that I don't want to get caught up in. But it does leave me a very big opening to just shoot some magic at him. And, okay, looks like blocking that thing is probably the best solution instead of trying to dodge out of it, because that is something that I have a lot of trouble doing, and I kinda parried early there. And, yep, rush at me, why don't ya? Ha, idiot. I done blocked you again. So what you gonna do over there? Nothing. You're just gonna get shot full of stars. You like them stars, don't you? Otherwise you'd do something about it. Oh no, he's doing something about it. He must not have liked them stars very much. Uh-oh. Come on now. Alright, I'm good. I got my stamina. I might have been frostbitten again. There you go. Sword in the face. Tear out your neck. Good. And now you got the frostbite going. How do you like that, mister? It don't feel so good when it happened to you, now do it. And he's rushing again. Ooh, there was a delay on that. And I got my juice. I'm good. The juice of life. It comes to the rescue when I need it most. And then you blow all the frosty air all over the place because you're a dick and you got that foot. Now, care to explain how that hit me while I had my fucking shield raised? I was definitely holding the button and then somehow that got me. Anyway, fuck. That's a foot. Avoid the foot at all costs. That is what you gotta do. Alright. He actually got me that time because I was trying to go for a hit when I shouldn't have. And now, take that! Oof. He's making me take some of that, and that is not something that I like. And are you about to come rushing at me? No, you're not. And I'd really like for my ability to move left to come back to me, because that was a position where moving left would have been very helpful, and I ain't got enough magic in me to cast my Stars of Ruin again. So, gonna need some of that blue stuff. And there you go. And you're exploding with the juices. That's fine. That's dandy. And now here's some stars for you. Take a look at some of that shit, why don't you? There you go. And more of that. I see you love giving people frostbite when they don't want it. And that was the last of my drinky juice. Well, shit, man. Forcing me to use up all of my drinky juice. And, alright. No. You need to not. And there you go. That's the last spell I'll be casting for this fight, unless I go ahead and use my fucking wondrous physic, which I might just do if the situation calls for it. Now I just need all my stamina so that I'm capable of withstanding a hit by raising my shield. And there you go. Alright. Now just hold still, you silly willy. Ooh, the frostbite for the win! Great enemy felled. Veteran's prosthesis. I will take that gladly. Just now realizing I never picked my shit up. There was only like 8,000 runes and I can get that. That is chump change! But I am happy to have not lost it. Now let's just sit down, eat some of these runes, and just have a good old time. So where would he be keeping that second half of the Halig Tree medallion? Probably somewhere over here. It's like the only part of the castle that we didn't have access to until after beating him. And down there, we can see the tippity top of a tree that appears to be very, very large, and we can get a better view of it from up here at the top of this tower. A much better view, where we will also happen to be finding the other half of that medallion, which is right there, laying next to this ghost guy. Halig Tree secret medallion left. Lord Mikola, forgive me. The sun has not been swallowed. Our prayers were lacking. Your comrade remains soulless. I will never set my eyes upon it now. Your divine Halig Tree. I didn't want to read the thing. I wanted the message. Read message. Be wary of laggardly sort. You talking about this message? Bridge ahead. It is definitely not a bridge. But yes, you can possibly surmise from our current location and the fact that we found that medallion and that ghost there is talking about it, that that is in fact the Halig Tree that we can see, but only the top of it. It's pretty damn big. I mean, not quite Erd Tree big, but it's still pretty fucking big, and we will be getting a much better look at it eventually. Perhaps sooner than you might think. But before we go doing that, there's a few other things I wanted to take care of here in this section of the map. Got a path to take that'll put us on the road to burning the Erd Tree, but we ain't gonna do that just yet. We're at the very least gonna get to the area outside the boss that we have to fight in order to burn the Erd Tree, and then we'll head Halig Tree word. But we need to be here at the moment. And then there is another boss up here who is completely optional that I think is pretty damn interesting. Interesting enough for me to go out of my way to actually fight him. And like some of the other optional bosses, this dude happens to be sealed within an Everjail, and I don't remember if I need a few stone sword keys or not to actually get in there to fight him. But fight him I shall. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop me. Also, there's a church. There's a nice little church over here where we can find ourselves a sacred tear. That's usually how churches go. You go up in there, you grab a tear, you jam it all up inside of your flask, and then it makes you feel good. Some nice little feel-good tears to get you going when times are tough. Now let's just plug that doohickey into my flask. And Baba Booey, it now tastes better. And I think that boss I'm thinking of, kinda hard to tell because I don't have the map of this area because I probably passed it up. Or maybe I just haven't gone to where the map is yet, but I'm pretty damn sure that that boss I was just talking about is up on that little plateau right there. Maybe. I think that's where it is. And as luck would have it, there's one of those things that I can use to jump my horse into the stratosphere that will save us a nice bit of time getting on up here. Yep, this is the place. Lord Contender's Everjail. Alright, and I don't need a fucking sword key to get in here. I can just step on in, and if we step over here to this crack in the floor, Round Table Knight Vike, dude who happens to be who was very close to becoming Elden Lord, but then he fucking murdered me in a single hit. Also, he inherited the Frenzied Flame, and so was sealed away to prevent destroying the entire fucking world. That's his story, though I didn't do a hugely good job of telling it. Now, I'm gonna grab this, and this dude is about to get a taste of something else that is going to leave me very vulnerable, and it's probably not the best idea to do this to a guy like him, but I'm a firin blazer! And yeah. That was nice! Having it stopped by absolutely nothing! Now, we're going to try that again, and the laser's actually going to fucking work! Also, do you remember that ancient-ass meme I just referenced? That's one from, like, 2011. Maybe even before that. Now hold still and don't stab me in the face while I try to fire off my Kamehameha at you. There you go. You probably could have just stood in that. That would have been totally fine, but whatever. I'll just stars-a-ruin your sorry little ass. That's better, just in time for my thing to wear off. And, that's great. Come on, big boy, don't do that! That move is stupid! Only stupid people do that. Now, yep. Oh, you're doing that thing I told you specifically not to do again. Come on, and quit making lightning. Lightning is stupid. And my inability to move left has fucked me once again. There you go. You get a nice little parry all up inside your fleshy parts. Now, oh, there he goes again with that. Care to tell me what the fuck that was? Anyway, that's better. A few good parries is all you need. And oh, you're buffing yourself again with that Dragon Bolt. And alright. Good. And he just drank his juice. Why are you allowed to have juice? That is a privilege reserved for people like me! We're doing it right this time! Hold still, mister! Now if you could just... Alright, never mind. I was about to say if you could just move over to the left. That would have been really great. Now, eat some laser. That's better. Alright. And you used your single drink of juice. I am dead. There you go. Now you're playing nice and not rushing me down while I try to fire off lasers at you. That's better. Some stars of ruin will make you feel good now, won't they? Oh, that's bad. Bad lightning. That's the bad kind of stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And there's that bullshit right there. And that's fine. And oh, fuck off. Now, hurry up that juice. And there we go. Good. And bullshit move that he likes to do a lot. Way more than he should be allowed to do. Well, fuck you, mister. Different strategy. Spam this thing. There you go. That feels great, don't it? And you'll be all... Oh, I was not paying attention to my stamina. That's a thing that consumes, even if it ain't consuming my magic. And, yeah, there you go. Use your juice. You've used your drinky juice, and I still have plenty. And now, my inability to move left! I need to move left! That new controller cannot show up soon enough. Now, there you go. A little bit of this overpowered nonsense will solve all of my problems. And while you do that, fuck off, nothing hit me! Now, you cheating sack of donkey dicks. The only reason you won is because I got a faulty controller that won't let me move left. Here we go again, and it's gonna go the right way this time. And by right way, I mean having him dodge just about every single one of these, because he is a dick. There you go. That's better. Now, there you are. There you go. One of these, and now I'm out of blue stuff. And now I'm not. Take that! Use your single drink of juice. It won't save you, Vike. Uh-oh. That's bad. Fuck you! For real this time, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get got. There you go. Your juice has been interrupted. And my magic moon sword has been interrupted. There you go. There you go. And look who's out of juice and currently trying to beef himself up, leaving himself vulnerable. Come on, Vikey boy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you with my overpowered bullshit spell. Ah. And I am happy. Yay. I killed him. And I didn't even cheat. And I got all of his shit. His armor, his spells, all that stuff. Did I happen to pick up Vike's war spear, though? I don't know if I actually went there in this playthrough or not, where he shows up and invades you. But I think I might have. And spears are probably... I don't know where the spears would be. I'm not a spear person. Okay, there's the spears, and I most certainly do not seem to have it. Or... wait. Do I? I don't think I do. But I do have his armor. There's the fingerprint helm, iron helm singed and blistered by fingers, worn by Vike, now Knight of the Round Table Hold. No other tarnished was closer to the throne of Elden Lord than Vike, but without announcement, Vike traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the flame of frenzy. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? Who knows? He's dead. He can't tell us. Anyway, I got a fuckload of runes out of him that I'd like to go spending before I go traipsing off to my death. Oh god, I can really feel the controller's bullshit now. A few slaps make it work. For a little bit anyway. But I want to go and get that map before I go forgetting. And of course I can't go and get that map because it's in a place I haven't been to yet. I got some more mountain to circumnavigate before I can go grabbing it. But it's only a little more. I just gotta go up and around the plateau where we just fought Vike and cross that big snow-covered metal chain. And that's where I will find the map. And there's also a Dogosaurus right here. Ha, fool! You only bit a chunk out of my horse. I am completely unharmed. So, let's go just run past everything here because dudes here be nasty. Nasty AF, as the children might say. And I'd like to just not deal with them at all. Because I got a big chain that I need to go riding across. And then I'll be grabbing me that map. And then I'll go up and do stuff higher up on the mountain. That is all my life has been leading to. Doing stuff on a mountain. And jump off here. Touch this thing with my face so that it stops being here and I don't gotta go turning it off through the map because that shit's annoying. And give it that map. Oh yeah. Mountaintops of the Giants. Already my slapping of the controller is starting to wear off. Down here, that's the flame that we need to burn the tree. Which happens to be up at the very tippity top of the mountain. So, Flame Peak, yes. I'm not gonna deal with these big snow trolls. They're much more annoying than the regular trolls. They like to roll around and do weird things. And if we head up this way, off to the right somewhere, we'll find ourselves a church that may or may not have a sacred tear in it. And it also most certainly has an enemy who will drop a sword that is ridiculously overpowered, and I'd heard it had been nerfed, but I haven't experienced it yet, and it looks like we're getting invaded by that guy, which is why it forced me off of the horse. But I think there's also... Yep, there he is. There's Bloody Finger Okina, but we can just head in here and slap this doodad. That way, if I happen to die here, I will have a nice little checkpoint right here. And you got parried. Bitch! And you are very sturdy. You took that impalement like a champ. Now, okay, back the fuck off, dude. I'm trying to drink my juice. There you go. A nice little parry for you again. And we'll be just fine as long as we don't get caught in his corpse piler attack, which is a thing that people just love to spam in PvP. And, oh, fuck off! I blocked that and it didn't do no damage, you cheating bastard! You saw it, he hit my shield, and he cheated. He's coming. Any second now. Waiting for it. There he is. And now I'm gonna drink this and fire away. Boom, bitch! You can't penetrate this shit! That's what you get for cheating. You get your face melted off. And now we got Rivers of Blood and his mask. And I think that might be enough runes for yet another level. Yes, yes it is. Now let's just huge that on up, and I'm thinking I might want to put some more into vigor. A bigger health bar never hurt anybody. Except for the people who are trying to kill me, because it makes them have to hit me even harder if they want to kill me. And the people here seem to be hitting me plenty hard enough as it is, and I don't need to make things any easier for them than they already are. Now let's head this way. Yes, that big bowl we see up there with the chains on it, that is our destination. That is where we will find the giant's flame that can burn the Erd tree. And also a rather large fellow who is very determined to protect that flame. A fellow who has given many players a lot of trouble. Holy fuck, I could summon Alexander. I did not know that, but I do know I'm going after that fire giant, and I don't need no help to do this. Here comes that. Kinda wanted to roll through it, but I didn't hit the button in time, which is why I was holding the block button in tandem with trying to hit the dodge button. That way I have that little safety net to fall back on. Get your plate out of my way. Try to go up here and start slapping your ankles. Now come on, come to Papa. I want to chop your ankles. There you go. Ankle choppy. I just knocked that thing off of your leg. And it reveals your nasty exposed leg meat. He's already got a wound on that ankle, and he's about to get even more. But of course, he's gotta go doing this. And one of those. And if I could just see, I'd be able to... Uh-oh. Carian Retaliation does not work on that when he does it. That is a spell that other people can get called Flame of the Fell God, which I think I might have already picked up. Which is an incantation and not a sorcery, so I can't go using it. I don't remember if I went and got Flame of the Fell God in this playthrough or not, but that is not the thing that I thought I had. That was my wondrous physic. Anyway, when a player goes and casts Flame of the Fell God, Carian Retaliation does work on it. And I just got bitch slapped with a big metal plate. I knew there was a site of grace closer to the boss. It's just down here. And there's also a second entrance to his arena over there, which drops you a little bit further away. And I ain't gonna use that entrance because I like starting closer to him. That way I got less ground to cover before I actually get up there and start slapping away at his shins. Now let's get up in there and try this again. Ooh, I'm gonna get you, big fire boy. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Not a damn thing. Now if you would just be so kind as to sit there and wait for me to close the gap and maybe not go slamming your dinnerware on my head, we will get this done in a timely fashion. I don't even know how many runes I had on me when he slapped me upside the head with that thing, but I don't care enough to go getting them. Now, alright. I ain't the only one who can do some sick-ass rolls, and my stars of ruin just blasted away your little leg brace. How does that make you feel? I mean, like, emotionally, that's not gonna reach, is it? No, it is not. That doesn't have enough range on it. And now I gotta go and set this thing off so that I can actually get close without having to worry about getting blown the fuck up. And you big stopping bastard. You had to stop just short of my range, didn't you? Well, not this time. I have a feeling you're close enough. Ow. Yeah. I gotta stop trying to cast spells on this guy. He doesn't like to hang out within my spell casting range. And my inability to move left again comes into play, and now he's doing the eruption thingy. That's a move that I don't like. Anyway, just hold still. I'd like to land at least one hit on you before the frostbite wears off. There we go. And we just hack and slash away at his little tootsie here. And before long, our problems will be solved, and I gotta roll to the left because simply stepping to the left is not an option with this fucking controller. It has served me well for a good long time, and I respect that, but goddamn, I hope that new controller I ordered shows up sooner than it thinks it will. And if it doesn't, well, shit. That's all I have to say is, well, shit. He's a steppin'. He's getting them steps in, boy. And I can't allow that to go on. Your steps will not be going in the way that you hope. He fucking missiled me. Now drink your juice. Lock the fuck back onto him, because I need to stay locked on, because I want to know where the fuck he is. Halfway point, baby! Arg, arg, he says. Oh, you got that stanky leg. Arr! Well, we've all been there. We've all had our leg kinda just on us. Look at the subtitle. Fire Giant said a bad word. Or something dangerously close to it in terms of spelling. He offers his foot to the gods of foot fetishes in hopes that it will make him stronger. And all it did was open up the big gross eye on his chest. And also made him stronger. Anywho. Yeah. Probably a bad time to try drinking that. And now if you'll just hold still, I'm gonna fire away. That's actually hitting him, but it ain't doing a fuckload of damage like I was hoping it would. And now we just hope that that doesn't happen. Uh-oh. Alright. I survived! And now he can do 2 of those Flames of the Fell God. And I got blasted. Get up. Oh, God. Move, move, move. Damn it. Yeah, so standing in one spot and firing a massive fucking death beam at him might not be the best strategy. But it carried me pretty far, it did. And perhaps it will carry me even further in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.